Hello everyone, welcome to this new video of file handling. Today's topic is random access to files. So there are three functions fseek, ftell and rewind which are used for accessing only a particular part of a file. So we know that once we have created a file, we can store so much of data in the file. In some cases, we will be requiring only a certain part of a file and we are not interested in reading the other parts of the file. So there you can make use of these functions. The first one, ftell. Ftell is a function which is returning the current position. And in files, we know that each data is stored in the form of ASCII characters. So the starting character will have the position as 0, and based on the file and based on the data, the ftell will return the current position of a file, and it takes the following form like n equal to ftell, and the argument we have to give as the file pointer. Now rewind. Rewind is a function which will reset the position to the starting of the file. So we suppose after doing some operations, the file position will be somewhere in the middle or somewhere in the last. Either it will be in the middle or somewhere in the last. So if we want our file position to be in the beginning of file, then we can use the rewind function. So it is also taking the file pointer as an argument. And whatever the position it is taking, it is the 0th position, isn't it? The first position is the 0th position. And the fseek function, it is used to move the file to a desired location within the file. And you can see there are three arguments which we have to give: the file pointer, offset and the position. So the file pointer will specify upon which file we have to use and in which file we have to move the position. The offset is a number which specifies the number of positions to be moved from the location, isn't it? Suppose if the position is at the beginning, then from the beginning how much characters or how many bytes we have to move will be specified by offset. And the position takes any of these three values. It will take either 0, 1 or 2. 0 means the beginning of the file, 1 refers to the current position and the value 2 is the end of the file. And the offset, it can be either positive. So if it is positive, it means we are moving forwards, and if it is negative value, then it means that we have to move backwards. Now each of these functions we will see it with the help of a program. Now I have a file called my file and I have a data in it. So it is a message like hello. Now in this code I'm opening this file and I'm using the function ftell, and we know that for ftell function is returning a value, isn't it? For storing that value I have to declare a variable and I have to use it. Now if I give like ftell and if I pass the file pointer, the file pointer name is f, okay, and next if I try to print this value, the value of n I'm trying to print, like printf %d n. Okay, so we know that in the my file .txt we have a hello message, isn't it? And if I run this program, the position is 0. It means the file pointer is pointing to the starting position. Suppose I try to print the character at this position. Suppose I'm using scanf. I have to use fscanf, and I'm trying to read a character. So for reading that character, first I have to give like f comma %c comma and I have to read a character, isn't it? So I will give like ch. Since I have not declared ch, let me just declare it like char ch, and then I want to print that character. So I will use printf %c and then ch. Here I have to use the ampersand symbol, okay? And if I run this program, you can see the file pointer is pointing to the starting position, isn't it? The starting position is 0. And next I wanted to read the character from the file. So it is printing like h. So h is at the starting position, isn't it? In the file we can see the data is h in the starting. So h is in the 0 position, e is in the first position, and it goes on like this. Totally we have 4 characters, isn't it? Sorry, 5 characters in this file. Now, so this is how we can use ftell function to read the current position. Now the second function is rewind, isn't it? Using rewind we can make the position at the beginning. So before going to rewind, let's see about the fseek function. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I will use the fseek function like fseek, then I have to give the file pointer, and suppose from the starting of the file I want to read 2 characters. So I have to give like 2, and since it is from the starting I will give like 0. So you can see here 0 means it is the beginning of the file, isn't it? Now I will give semicolon, and then if I try to print the value of the current position, you can see it will not be again 0. For that purpose I will declare one more variable like n1, and I will write like n1 equal to ftell and in here I will try to print the value of n1. Okay, so this line I will remove, I will mark it as comment. So if I run this, you can see it is showing us 2, isn't it? The current position is 2. Why? Because once we started to open the file and we are assigning the value, the ftell value into n. So it was 0 at the beginning. Then what we try to do is, using fseek we try to move the position, isn't it? How many times? 2 times, isn't it? We had to move 2 characters. So that is the reason it is printing as 2. Now if I change this position value to 1, so it also marks as the current position and it will be 2 itself. Sorry, it is 3 now. Okay, the current position is 3 now. And if you give it as like 2 here, and from the last position I want to move backwards. And you can see the value is 3. So the last position is minus, if it is 2, it is moving backwards, so it is 3. So after giving, again I want to move it to the starting, means I have to give rewind function. So it does not take any arguments, and using entry I can just print the value of ftell position. And if I print the value of n3, you can see it like something 0. Yes. So what is happening is, when I started this program, the position was at 0. The current position was at 0, and when I used the fseek function, the position was at 3, and using rewind, the position was again set to 0. So this is how we can use this function to move the position, and based on these functions we can read the characters. Okay, thank you.